everybody. Welcome to the Nobody Likes Onions Port Cork. I'm your host, Patrick Morton, and you're listening to Warner the Boar Showers. Welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. We are coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm learning to say it right and not slip into the Nevada thing because it will get you like a motherfucker here. You think I'm underselling it, or maybe I'm overselling it, like with how harsh the people are here. They're very protective of the pronunciation. We got a great guest for you tonight. We are getting drunk. Please pour yourself some sort of a drink and do some substances. Have some. My guest is already on his phone. He's already bored of this.
Nobody likes onions, so I can like it.
You don't need to do that right now. You're on the show. You know, this is what these people do. You got to get right up on the mic when you talk. You can pull it up to you. You know, it is an adjustable. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Kool Aid Ansel. I got to use your.
We're killing Kool Aid, though. I don't know if you know.
Hold on, this mic's not working.
What?
There we are.
Okay, we're killing Kool Aid, though.
You're killing Kool Aid?
I am.
Is this going to be the title of your biography?
There you go.
Killing Kool Aid.
This is Alex Ansel 2.0. Right now, I'm launching it tonight at the Nobody Likes Onions program.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it because I looked up no one likes onions.
Yeah, I was gonna say tonight you're wearing a black shirt, which I don't know if I've ever seen you in a black shirt.
I have so many black shirts. Yeah.
Okay, because black is slimming. Do you want to tell the people who are just listening to the audio why they call you Kool Aid? They call him Mr. Kool Aid.
Because the only walls I bust through are hymens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't do material here.
No, I got the nickname in middle school, and I just kind of rolled with it, you know, like so I just kind of owned it and took it, and then became, I don't want to say popular, but known.
Yeah, no, it became super uber pop.
Yeah, and because the middle school I was at was like 1/3 white, 1/3 Hispanic, 1/3 black, and everybody just knew me as Kool Aid, and I could like go to all these different groups and you know, have fun, be a man of the people like I am now. Yeah,
no, I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
I've known you forever, dude. I wanted to get you on this podcast forever. You make a lot of excuses. You do a lot of flaking.
Well, in New York, I don't want to say babysit, but I was road managing.
Yeah, no, you did a lot of this. Is it Uberable?
Well, New York, I don't know. It's you know,
you got a hoof.
It's a little town, so I mean, they bought it for what, like $26 worth of beads.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Wampum.
Something like that.
Some sort of wampum.
Yeah. And then
well, no, yeah, you got to learn to get around. You got to go up the stairs, down the stairs, subway.
I'm down. I'm cool with that, man. I take public transportation. Did that shit took the bus everywhere. Trying to be a freelance dispensary or florist, if you will, in Texas. What's the statute of limitations? Never mind. But I was that.
Yeah, because it's a completely an illegal thing in Texas town.
I'd take the bus and go, you know, deliver
it doesn't go,
weed and shit.
It doesn't go with me. Is it because it's so weird with the Christian aspect of it? Mm-hmm. Is that where the anti-drug stuff comes in?
I
think it the Bible Belty type thing?
I think people now are getting more hip to, because Texas is very business oriented, from cattle to oil.
My father and all his drunk cowboy Republican redneck Florida friends all smoked weed.
Yeah.
Like what, you know?
Yeah. I think, but now when they see how much money the other states are making and they see all the benefits, and, you know, they're kind of getting hip to it, and they're kind of easing, getting lax on it, and how some...
This is what you used to do, though. You used to do comedy and sell weed on the side.
Yeah. In that order, thank you. You know, I wasn't like, you know, the fucking funniest fucking dealer around. I was like, nah, just do that shit on the side. It's good for networking. Because anytime, you know, especially New York comics, when they'd come through, they'd be like, yo, who's got the good weed? Yo, you got to call Kool Aid. And then I'd...
No, because that's how I met you. I met you at the comedy club that I've worked for, 6 or 7 years now.
And but we worked together the first time we met, right?
Yeah.
Opened.
You opened.
Was it you and, was it Godfrey? No.
I'm not sure.
I think I met you when you were there with Godfrey, and then the next time you came through, we worked together because I was like, "Yo, I got to work with that dude. That dude is hilarious."
Well, you did a guest set or something too, and
Yeah.
I liked you, and I would request you every time I came. I had zero influence on any of that. You find out very quickly where you stand.
Yeah.
When you do these.
But I mean, back home, I had enough clout where I'm like, "Yo, I want that week. P-Melt's coming to town. We're gonna hang."
Yeah. No, they were fun. And then, you taught traffic school too.
Yeah, I did that shit for 6 years.
Comedy clubs love to do this. Comedy clubs love to do a thing where they're like, we have a building. And the building, just by the very nature of comedy, is only running, with the exception of like Bert Kreischer, who comes in to your town and does a skip work show.
Oh, that's dope.
Where you come in at like fucking noon, or
that's
2
cool.
p.m.
Yeah,
and you just get shit faced drunk, and he does a comedy show.
I listen to Your Mom's House, and then when they always rag on him, it's great.
Yeah, and then who's the other guy? Doug Benson does the 420 show.
Yeah.
But with the exception of weird gimmicks like that, or a children's magic show on the weekends or some shit,
or those YouTube stars and shit. Yeah.
You really have this only small window at night where your comedy club, where your building's making money.
And they rent it out too. Like you can have events there. And I've been the guy where I'm doing something, where I'm teaching the class in the lobby.
Yeah.
And there's like noise and shit going on, and I have to tell people, "Yo, you got to keep it down." Da da da. And then if I'm on break during class, I'll go and do a set for the crowd, or I'll be some entertainment for the crowd, and then get broken off a couple bucks.
What I found very ironic too is that you taught driving school, but you didn't drive.
Exactly. Now, I didn't drive. The only reason I didn't drive, I didn't have a car. Like, I have a driver's license, but I would tell people that. I'm like, "Yo, I'm the funniest dude with the bus pass."
Now that I've moved back here and I've purchased a car, it's a very nice Pontiac Sunfire. 1997
Vintage.
Pontiac Sunfire. I had it converted to a hybrid. It's the only one of its kind.
T-top.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Convertible.
Yeah. Flame job.
Still has those lines, dog.
Ooh. You're telling me.
Girls in high school shiver back
There
in
you
the
go.
90s for that shit. How old are you?
What's
though?
a Pontiac?
You're
33.
young. No, you're okay. You're just
Yeah.
about. You're
I just
5
look young.
years younger, 4 years younger.
No shit. You look good for your age.
Yeah, sure. Let's say, and
No wonder I've been calling you an adult all day.
yeah, I'm old. Oh, you looked around in my apartment and you called me an adult.
Yeah. I'm like, no roommates.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying that's a good thing.
I've had a roommate for 3 years in New York, and I couldn't go back. In New York, you almost have to because rent was $3,000.
Fuck. A month?
But you did get like a shoebox for that.
Ugh.
Like, how nice and spacious is this place?
Yeah.
Fireplaces and balcony.
Fucking
That's
palatial.
plural for balcony.
Thank you. Yeah, right.
Balcony.
Probably.
Yeah.
It sounds like a motherfucker from Balky. The goddamn.
Balky Bartakamoose.
There you go.
From
that show in the 80s.
Growing Pains.
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
There you go.
Yeah, Larry
Perfect
and Balky.
Stranger Things.
No, don't do it.
Balky is the.
You told me
upside
last
down.
night you were going to Ragnarok October.
Yeah, I saw Thor. It was dope as fuck, man.
I see. Okay,
So fun.
For people, also, let me tell you a little bit more about Alex. He's really into
Ninja Turtles. Like
comic characters.
Yeah.
From Kool Aid to. Did you ever tell people why you're called Kool Aid? Seriously?
Yeah, from middle school. Or do you want me to do the one I do in my set, or because I make the ladies go, "Oh yeah"? Is that the one you wanted to hear?
No.
But no, just in middle school.
Yeah.
I was wearing a shirt, and it was solid color.
I was Fatrick.
That's not even like.
At least
creative.
you got a cool creative fat name.
Right. And so
You were wearing a red shirt.
it wasn't red; it was blue, right? And it was an Orlando
I would've
Magic
gone with-
shirt. Which is weird because I'm a diehard Spurs fan now, but back in the day I like Shaq.
How do you feel
Yeah.
about the Houston win?
Oh, for the Astros? Hey man, Texas is over everybody. That's all I got to say. So
Okay.
I'm not big on baseball. Shit's boring. But when the stakes are on the line, World Series, you get caught up in it, watch it.
The
a little
Stars
bit.
at Night sounds a bit trite.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh, and before you go too, we're gonna have a Whataburger debate.
Oh man, is there room enough here to fight if you talk shit?
Who were we working with last time we worked together? I think that took us to Whataburger. Who was it we were working with?
Did you?
It was me, you, and you told me I had to try the jalapeno chicken biscuit, something or other.
Oh, it was okay. So it's the honey. It's the honey butter cheddar biscuit, right? But you get it on the jalapeno. No, it's the honey butter.
How'd you get fat? Was it a gland thing?
I can't stop eating glands. No. It's on the dollar menu. That's why.
Yeah.
No, but it's the.
I can't stop eating glands.
Shout out to Whataburger. But it's the honey butter chicken biscuit, right? But what I do, they also offer a separate cheddar jalapeno biscuit. So you get the chicken strip with the honey butter, but on the jalapeno cheddar biscuit, and the shit is amazing. You get every flavor profile. You get, sweet, spicy, cheesy. You get crunchy. You get the textures, and it's amazing. Like, it's a party.
Who was it? It must have been Ralph Harris or
maybe
something like that.
Do we work together with God, what's his name? And I love the guy. John Morgan?
No, the Raging Cajun.
Yeah, I love that dude.
No, it was some black guy, some black man.
Shit, man.
But it always is at the LOL.
Yeah, I mean they
feel like that is,
for that big room they skew young and urban. Like,
yeah.
So for that club, and then for the other club, it's like,
yeah, you're in San Antonio, but it feels like Houston.
Less water.
Okay, too soon.
Go Astros.
No, I also have one of my favorite things.
Mike Jones is a door guy. There you go.
One of our listeners in San Antonio, Lauren, says, see, I'm telling you, it's the shit. They got a spicy strawberry now.
Yeah, I had that one recently.
Oh, no.
Yo, I was too drunk to remember how it was, but yeah, I had it.
Spicy strawberry what?
Oh, it's a chicken biscuit again, but the marmalade they put on there, the sauce or whatever, it's marmalade, but it's
spicy and strawberry.
Exactly, it's a strawberry marmalade, but it's also kind of.
So spicy. You're now eating basically what amounts to sweet and sour chicken on a biscuit.
Ouch, yo man,
you're having yourself a sweet and sour Chisket.
Chisket. That's what I'm naming my firstborn.
No, but you know why they Burger King came up with croissant, and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant word. Yeah. It rolls off the tongue. It seems like,
and Francis never forgave us since.
Burger King won that. First of all, croissants beat just regular biscuits. I mean, it's a croissant.
I'm not sure.
It depends on the biscuit manufacturer.
Okay, yeah.
But for the most part, a well-done croissant sandwich is going to be way better.
Had one yesterday, and it fucked me up.
So Whataburger should have Chiskets. Chiskets are chicken biscuit sandwiches.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
You can't tell me you wouldn't like to order in less syllables.
Well, that's why I use the order number. Because especially
do you have the menu
memorized?
Could you tell me what a number one is?
Yeah, well, it's the original Whataburger. And the 2...
This is amazing.
The 2 is a double. The 3 is...
Holy shit.
Hold on. The 3, I want to say it's the triple, maybe? And then I know the 5 is the bacon cheese Whataburger.
What's the triple?
I don't know
what's a triple?
3 patties.
Oh.
Triple Whataburger. Yeah.
Oh, this is my problem with Whataburger in general. The chicken biscuit I'll give you, but it's hard to fuck that up if your biscuits are good. I don't like the... burger there. The meat tastes like horse meat. It's like something's gone wrong.
Yo, they have it's legit USDA good, not that.
I think I said something on Instagram one time when you were going on about Whataburger. I was like, it's dog shit, and then you blocked me from your Instagram.
The first time. Yeah. The first time.
No, every good Texan knows his Whataburger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they have the Whata chicken. And you can get it grilled, and you can get it battered, and then they have
the comments about you are coming in. They're asking if your Israel is Kamaka Wiwo, who sung the Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Really? Oh, you can do
Somebody
better.
said
I'm not that
Steven Seagal really let himself go.
Steven Seagal.
And then somebody said you resemble Jason Bateman.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I'll take
fat
that.
Jason Bateman.
Oh, cool.
Would you rather be in shape? Would you rather be in shape Steven Seagal or out of shape Jason Bateman?
Teen Wolf, fat Teen Wolf all day, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because now Steven Seagal, first of all, Steven Seagal, his album's garbage.
His albums.
Yo, he has like jazzy like guitar albums.
He does not.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, bro. I found it on when I used to have a Zune. Shout out to Zune.
I had a Zune.
Dope. Fuck yeah.
I thought they really had a shot. I was squirting songs. Do you remember that's the verb they use? No, squirt. Early on, it was squirt.
Oh, Jesus.
You must have came into Zune late, dog. I went on launch day.
Man. I was early adopter. Like
I was launch day.
I had the brown one. The brown with the green.
Mine was the like brown blue, like the double shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Translucent.
Yeah.
You know.
And then I got the
Seagal.
Halo 3 one.
Songs.
Yeah.
So what did you do with your Zune? You had it loaded up with Steven Seagal?
Yeah, no, like I discovered it on there because it's like you may like, and I'm like, what the fuck do I listen to? Where it's Steven Seagal, and one's like called Crocodile Tears or some shit, and he had like all these weird titles, and I just like remember getting high, listening to it, and just laughing at all the dumb fucking titles.
Let me see if I can pull this up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs here.
And now with all the Steven Seagal like Russia bullshit, man, fuck that noise, man. I'm trying to, so.
Steven Seagal music. Oh my God, this is real.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Is there where I can listen to it too?
Yeah.
My new intro song from when I get on stage.
If you sing with me, we can fill the world with harmony. If you dance with me,
I don't know what's happening.
I
heard something. Fuck.
Sing with me, we can change the world.
Oh, I really hit something there. What is it? Is this him singing?
Yeah.
A nomination.
This is bad.
I mean, the only good thing he did recently was what? Be the bad guy in Machete too?
Machete.
Yeah, Machete. That's how you say it.
I don't know if you're pronouncing that.
Oh, Texas, what's up?
Poverty, treachery. People fix things.
210, baby. 210.
Ain't about you, it ain't about me. It's about us in the music.
George Foreman called out Steven Seagal on Twitter for a boxing match. What?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. Bro, I guess
I'm not plugged into the boxing scene between old grillmen
yeah.
and
I mean, yo,
B-movie. By the way, Steven Seagal, you think it's over for him.
I'll give it up. Yo, Under Siege 1 or 2, dope. You know, on Deadly Ground. Yo, I'll give him props. Like old school Steven Seagal, but yeah. As long as I don't get Ghost of Ralphie May, I think I'm good. Shout out to Ralphie May. Miss you.
Too soon.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we didn't talk about this ever on the show because we just started back up here in the studio. But yeah, Ralphie May died of fat.
And then pneumonia complications that I think is heart.
Yeah, but
That's what I read. I don't
coughing when you're that.
Ouch. All right,
Was he depressed? I know he had been through a divorce.
Yeah.
He had a kid, right?
Couple kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hang out with him? Because he was like here, right? He was at a residency.
He had a residency here in Vegas. We would just kind of pass by each other. He'd be at the Dirty at 12:30.
Yeah.
And I'd see him in the green room, and then I was just happy as shit. He like remembered me, and because who the fuck am I?
Who's
right?
gonna forget you?
Thank you. And so he's like, "Oh, hey Alex, what's up?" And I'm like, "Yo, what?" And so we just like chop it up a little bit, but we weren't like super tight or anything. But he was definitely like early on before I knew I wanted to get into stand-up comedy.
Early onset.
Thank
Diabetes.
you. Fuck you. First of all, I'm pre-diabetic. Like I pre-ordered it, but no. I remember just like seeing him on like Comic View.
How have I had it for 10 years?
I'm just blessed with these dope German genetics.
There are days I can't feel my feet.
My pinky toes are a little iffy, but I'm like, oh shit, they're still there. Good.
Is that real?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, okay.
Oh, they're numb?
Yeah.
It's like nerve damage.
Right. Yeah. So, where were we? Oh yeah. So Ralphie May, right?
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Ralphie May. See what this show does to you? How could we ever have a topic?
Yeah, right. There you go. First of all, I love onions, all kinds, green, purple, white. Did I just lose the onions?
No, I love an onion. I don't really like red onions. Not too into red onions.
Yeah.
Especially on a burger, it ruins it.
Okay.
It just takes the flavor over.
Gotcha.
Onions cooked, sautéed into things, fine.
Yeah.
I want onions in my chili. I want onions in my salsa.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna bite into it like an apple.
Exactly. I don't. In my fajitas, sure. Grilled on a kebab, but they have to be well done. I don't want to crunch an onion. I don't want to crunch in.
Gotcha.
Well, I want to
You're trying to
chisk
be with a Chiska.
Yeah, like I'm the marketing team that comes in and turns
God
Federal
damn it.
Express into FedEx.
Oh, God damn it. Like,
Pay me.
I was with a chick and she was trying to say stomach and tummy, so she said stummy.
Stummy.
Yeah, stummy. And so I've been like just fucking with her and like calling her that. And so I'm just like, hey, what's up, stummy? And she's like,
Is that working out?
yeah, so far.
You're newly on Tinder?
I'm not even on Tinder anymore because I just met a chick and we've been hanging out. So
Oh.
yeah.
And what's her like?
What's her like?
Yeah.
Well, it is a her. I checked because it's Vegas. You never know.
Oh, have you
especially on
guys-
Tinder. Yo, the
Have you guys done the where you put you rub your bumps?
with hands, yes.
With
So because I'm still famously a virgin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, that's like I can't do a podcast without them. Like, so you're a virgin? I'm like, yeah.
Well, this is, now we're balls deep into
I wish I was.
Are you a virgin by choice?
I don't know. Maybe it stems from the whole like my dad was like, nobody's gonna love you if you're fat, so I never like really tried, and that's why I kind of use that thing for Tinder as an excuse. Hold on, I'm getting to it.
Well, you have found the podcast to help.
So, because I put on Facebook, I was like, yo, real talk, because that's how I talk. If this status gets 100 likes, I'm gonna download and install Tinder. And if it gets 500, we'll get Grindr. Fuck it, whatever. And I'm not that desperate yet. And within 20 minutes, I got 120 likes. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna install Tinder and just like go for it. And I don't know, it's weird. Like coming up, like all my friends and dudes were like,
This is not a real, this is what somebody does when they want to do something.
yeah,
It's like
exactly.
any psychologist would dive into this and be like,
course.
That's like going like, I tell you what, if
bet me $1. Bet me
if
$1.
the sun goes down tonight, I'm gonna have a steak for dinner. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's like my buddy Alfie was the same way. Where rest in
Ralphie
peace,
May.
Alfie, and my good
Alfie
friend.
Cray.
God damn it! And he would always like egg me into doing shit by just going, come on. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. Come on.
Brent says
and
he
then do it.
loves your facial expressions. You're like a big happy baby.
Oh, thank you.
Now, this girl you're dating, though, you met on Tinder.
Yeah.
And
So get this, right? So I installed Tinder and I'm like reading bios and shit and doing the free. I'm not paying for it. Like fuck that, right? So
doing the free.
doing the free Tinder, yeah, because you gotta like pay for it or something if you want unlimited swipes, right?
yeah.
So you use who cares?
I
And
love Tinder. It's great.
so I would just like read the bio and go, nah, I can't afford this bitch, and then
I can't afford this bitch.
Well,
now,
you
give
know,
me an example of a bitch you can't afford.
like if they have like a bunch of like club bathroom shots and I know there's no way they would ever, like okay, she's like 22, she's looking for a sugar daddy or like, they'd have some, and every bitch, especially out here in Vegas,
Every bitch.
almost every chick out here is always a picture of them hiking, and I'm like, I'm not hiking, like I'm not being dragged out in the fucking woods,
It
all
definitely
out
is
of breath and sweaty, and
Another
then
one of these hike towns.
oh, it's so annoying. And I'm like, oh, you want to do outdoorsy shit? Ugh. Or, chicks I want to go clubbing all the time. I'm like, yo.
I'm so sick of clubbing chicks.
Chicks, seals, whatever. But, doing comedy, you're out every night. So I want chill chicks. So in my shit, I just put, yo, just hit me up if you want to hang out and watch Punisher when it comes out on Netflix in November. I do comedy, take photos. I'm a Ninja Turtle looking for an April O'Neil to make some news with.
People are saying you should try that farmers only dating.
Thank you, right? Because I'm a pig. I get it. All right.
At farmers, no, what? at farmersonly.com. And then
What?
they go,
So-
city folk just don't get it.
So I can like talk about Trump all day? Fuck that, man. I am.
You're from Texas, aren't
That's
you
a
supposed
turnoff,
to be?
man. Like when I just hear chicks talk about Trump, I'm just like, yeah, all right. Like, I don't need to get pussy.
You can't
that
get
bad.
into Trump?
Nah, I'm not.
No,
a
but
fan.
so this girl has to know that you're a virgin.
Oh shit! Wait, is she listening to this? So
She
my
knows.
character.
She knows, right? No.
No.
Is she listening to this?
No, I doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She don't have to
Why
know
wouldn't
this.
she know if you've been hanging out for a while?
No, because she asked. Well, here's the other thing I learned too over my.
Oh, she doesn't know
experiences.
because she asked.
Yeah. Well, no, because she's like, oh, how many? And I'm like, oh, you know how the road is, and like, I just kind of duck and dodge the question
You
because
said,
I've learned.
you know how the road is.
Because
How long were you on the road, by the way? Total?
like miles or
Like a year?
what? Not even longer than that. Done road shit.
No, I mean like on the road. You haven't been like you have been for the past year or so.
Oh, I mean, no, not as much as that, but like if I still get booked out of town in Houston or
Yeah, I'd see a lot of like Houston,
or
Dallas,
El Paso, that's still on the
so-
road. You know, it's 8 hours
Okay,
away.
calm down. Don't get so
No,
defensive.
well, I'm just saying,
You need
anyway.
a strawberry spice biscuit?
Maybe you got one.
Why wouldn't you just
So-
be honest with this chick?
Well, no, because I've learned. This is the point I was trying to get to. Because I've learned when you tell chicks that you're 20 plus years old and you're a virgin, their first thought is like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?" So with her,
yeah, but it's already been a few weeks. She's probably already thinking that. Like, why haven't we?
it's a lot on. It's a two-way street. I'm not.
What do you mean? She has to climb on top of you and put it in?
Well, I mean that'd be great. But
It's not a drive-through.
thank you. Anyway. I wish it was a Whataburger drive-through. That way, I know which order to.
Oh,
which
their
number.
meat. What is their meat? It's mostly 99% dog.
No, it's
You don't
made-
enjoy their burgers, though, right? You just like their chicken.
No, I love their burgers.
Their burgers are shit.
All right, we're all over the place. Anyway, so
What a burger shit.
motherfucker, you know how to push my buttons. If you talk shit about my Spurs, we're gonna get into it.
It's not even a real team. They just needed
Oh, fuck off!
just needed to even out the squad or whatever. What is the association of
Yeah.
basketball tiers?
What the fuck? All right,
Basketball-teers.
God damn it! You're in your hockey jersey in the closet. All right,
Yeah.
in the merch store.
Oh yeah. I found my NLO hockey jersey.
Yeah.
From
By the way,
days
if you need
gone
someone to
by.
run the merch store like it's a shop, give me a name tag.
Yeah, we'll get one of those doors that's like a half door.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can just like sit on it like a counter and take orders.
Get one of those green see-through.
We'll open it up
visors.
to fans Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Come by with your
down.
NLO bucks or your
Chiskets for sale too.
get a chasket, a flower making basket.
There you go. But so
Yeah, he will give you a free mug if you bring him Chisket. He
This
steals
mug.
from me. He's fired.
there you go. But
No, so why wouldn't you just tell her? If you like her that much and she seems cool, she'll understand.
I might. I was
I
gonna
might
wait till
go back
after.
and tell her everything's a lie.
No,
I'm
just-
thinking about it.
just, probably after. After I'd be like, hey, I got to tell you something.
I'm sure you talk about this on stage ever, no?
I've talked about what I've done so far, and I'm like, yo, 33, ate pussy for the first time like 10 days ago. Talked about that and how like my arcade skills like came in handy, like So I'm in a third base now.
How did the
finally.
arcade skills come in handy for eating pussy?
Well, it's an act out, so with the button correlate, flexibility and
Fingering
limberness.
is not eating pussy.
Well, I mean that comes in with it goes along with it. It's not complete. I'm working on it. You said no bits on the show anyway.
Sounds new.
Exactly. I'm still working on it. But like one of the other jokes is like I knew I was doing well when the Ninja Turtles on my bedspread were like, "Fuck yeah, go for it, cowabunga, dude."
Yeah, because this is the thing. But you also like collect all the comic shit. You have like
Yeah.
action figures.
I actually have and that's the other thing too. Is like I'm gonna be me. I got Star Wars
there's
bed
no
sheets,
point in not being you.
right? And I got Ninja Turtles on the wall. Yeah, I got
Now,
I
why do you have
collect
Star
those.
Wars bed sheets? So what are you? Who hurt you? What are you hiding
Who
from?
hasn't? Yeah. So
What do you? Why do you need to go to bed with Hans and all of his solos?
No, for a while I had Star Wars bed sheets because I just got home one day and my mom like surprised me. She like redid my room and I had Star Wars curtains and Star Wars like bed sheets and shit, and then had that was when Episode 1 came out, right? And had all the like pod racing shit with it. I was like, oh, this is cool, man. I like this.
I want to do a show where we come in and we spend 3 minutes with your newborn baby, and then we send you to Disney World for a week, and you come back and we've redecorated your baby's room and what we garnered from his or her personality in the 3 minutes we spent with them.
Okay.
We just deck out their room, kind of like Ty Pennington used to do on This Old House.
There we go. But with more alcohol?
Extreme home makeovers.
Yeah.
And we're going to call it Cribs.
Chiskit cribs.
No, why would there be Chiskits?
I mean, my baby would
Unless the
love
baby
Chiskits.
was really into Whataburger. Did you
a
say
smart baby.
Whataburger?
Yeah, Whataburger. Yeah.
Whataburger.
Well, it's what a burger.
Whataburger.
Nevada.
Did you used to say Nevada?
Oh yeah, and then they like jumped my shit like the first time. Like I was in
Do you
Boulder
always say
City.
Nevada now?
I have to like pause and think almost and be like,
How do you remember? Do you have a mnemonic for which one's right?
I remember to do the opposite of what feels right. So
I did this one. I go, hey, if you do it right, Nevada boy.
oh Jesus,
But see, now you'll never forget that.
I already did.
That'll be in your head. It's like congratulating you on saying it right. Nevada boy.
Oh Christ, there
That's
you go.
pretty good.
No, that sounds like those little cards you pick up on the strip. You know, if you don't want the hooker, you get the Nevada boy.
But I would like to open up an avocado farm here and call it Nevadacabos.
God damn it. Speaking of
Nevadacabos.
Speaking of avocados, yo, I make a bomb ass guac, son. Like,
Yeah, why does everybody say that? I make a bomb ass guac.
no, like,
All you really have to
Mine's
do.
different.
What is yours different? What do you do? Come in it? What could be different that no one else could do?
first of all,
It has to become.
I smoke
It has
my
to become. The only thing
poblano
I don't have
peppers.
access to is cum.
I don't put jalapenos,
Your
but
cum.
what
I
I
have access to my cum.
Or is he? I love your joke, by the way, when you do the was it losing the baby weight or taking off the baby weight?
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
a tweet.
Yeah, no, I've heard you do it on stage.
No,
but
yeah, I do it on stage.
love that one. But
It's a good
no,
segue.
I take a poblano pepper and I roast it.
And what do you do to it?
Roast it like over either on the flame of my gas, stove, or for barbecuing, throw it on the pit, and just have it smoke and get smoldery and
You burn the
cool down.
outside pretty much.
yeah.
And you peel that off.
Yeah. Well, I don't peel off the black parts. You gotta have some flavor.
You
in
put
there.
the black part in?
yeah.
That's carcinogens.
Whatever.
You're supposed to like do it enough to where you can just slide that off and throw it away.
Okay, thank you, Gordon Ramsay.
I'm Gordon Gamsey, his evil twin.
Go Rod Hamsley.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, but I don't put any. I don't put garlic in my guac either because garlic is like too overpowering for that. That's the way I feel. So, I know you're talking shit right now. That's just because you haven't had mine. So,
You put garlic?
no, I don't. Not in my guac. I love garlic, but I don't put
Put
it on guac.
tomato?
Yeah,
You
tomato,
put
onion.
White onion.
Depending.
Don't put red
Yeah, why not?
because that's a retarded thing to do. If you want to make it wrong, sure. Salt,
Yeah, salt,
lime juice,
salt, pepper. Yeah, lime juice, and then what else? And then
the
garnish
squirt
it
of 1,000 birds. The
And
squirt.
for
Squirt me a
whatever
song.
song. Yeah, from whatever. It was an Avril Lavigne song I think they used in the commercial. I remember that. And then garnish with green onion. So another onion goes on that.
I don't like the green onions. Not a fan.
Okay.
Chives.
Oh, and cilantro, of course. Got to put in cilantro.
Yeah, I like cilantro.
Cilantro's amazing.
Or as the Europeans call it, another word.
Jewgrass.
No, it is. It's
Okay.
called something totally different. There. Coriander.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They're nuts. They're nuts over there with that shit. Somebody said, I don't believe this guy waits for his food to burn.
I can be patient. There you go.
Yeah, no.
If I can wait 33 years for pussy, then
I have a big fuck shower.
Oh yeah.
I have a tub. I don't know. They call it a Roman tub. It's bigger than a
Roman
garden
or roaming.
tub. Yeah, because I have to put my phone on roaming to get in.
That was awful.
It's got its own tower.
Gross.
No, it's got
His tub is so big when he takes a shower, there's still dry corners.
You and I both could lay down in that
Easy.
and fuck.
Why aren't we doing the podcast in there?
Because we use Tubcast with you and me. Just imagine us up to our neck in bubbles on opposites ends of the tubs. We're pretty much scissoring.
Yeah.
And
shearing.
Yeah. And we do a show until the bubbles pop and the water clears, and then it's just weird.
Jesus.
And it's all in HD.
Yeah, I'm 4K.
And we already have a sponsor for it. I got to speak up about these guys because they've been giving us a lot of work since I got here to Vegas. Rick's Wings and Rings.
No shit.
Heard of this place?
No, I want to go now.
Oh God, their whole thing is wings and onion rings. It's Rick's Wings
Onion
and
rings.
Oh yeah, come.
That's hilarious.
And if you mention my name, if you just go in and tell them Portrick Morton sent you, you will get 3% off any order of 190 wings or more. That's Rick's Wings and thing.
Hat Trick Maltese. Hat Trick Maltese.
Hat Trick Maltese. And if you tell them that on Bring Your Own Ranch night, you won't have to pay a cover.
Bring your own bacon ranch.
And try their new.
Did you know ranch is also salad dressing? That's fucking crazy, bro.
What?
Yeah. You put that shit on salads.
Is this one of your bits?
No.
Do you remember the bit you did that I gave you a tag for about microwaving ice cream?
Yeah, I still use it. Yeah.
Do you use the tag?
Fuck yeah. That's what makes the
What was the tag?
It was, you ever get so
I just remember, and I don't ever give anybody tags, but I go,
Thank you.
I
I feel honored.
Well, because usually I just think like whatever, but I thought that was a great one for that joke.
It goes, you guys ever get so high you look for ice cream in your microwave?
Oh,
you ever get so high you find ice cream in your microwave?
Yeah.
And I used it the other night.
Yeah. I love that. I forgot it completely. Oh, and then didn't we work with Ryan Stout? Was that you who worked with me in San Antonio?
Possibly. Yeah, Ryan's awesome. I love that dude. That dude's super funny.
He's okay. He's got a new CD coming out. I love Ryan. When I lived in LA, would be on the show all the time.
Yeah.
He has a CD coming out called How to Be an Audience. He's turned into, I don't know if you've seen his act in the past couple of years. His whole thing has been like telling the audience how to behave.
I love it.
And appropriately laugh.
Yeah.
And that they have to be educated and get his material. That he can only meet them halfway.
Wow. I love it.
How to be an audience.
Yeah. I got shamed. I got intelligence shamed the other day because I used the word predilection in a sentence. And which I thought, like, that's a word that everybody would know. But
right.
And then when I brought it up to someone else, they're like, oh, what does that mean? And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Nobody has a book anymore?
People around here don't have a predilection for intelligence.
Exactly. I used, and then the other night I used, because I was trying to describe what a sideshow, freak show act was. I was like, what's like the preferred nomenclature?
Were you just
like,
miming?
Well, like what's the proper name for what this lady does on stage? What's the preferred nomenclature? And
they're called transsexuals.
Jesus. No, first of all, it's a very steady thing of stripper, gain a couple pounds, burlesque, get tattoos, gain more pounds, have kids, roller derby. That's how it goes.
Gain more pounds.
Yeah, gain a couple of LBs from Whataburger. So, and then he's like, I'm not sure what nomenclature is. And I was like, the preferred vernacular. And he's like,
well, you went from a fucking $4 word to a $5 word.
But I don't think intelligence shaming should be a thing. I think Trump is part of that.
Yeah. It's not your fault that these people don't have the same developed lexicon as you.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, let's just work this out.
Thank you. All right. On that note, I would like to have some of this.
Oh yeah, let's pour some more of this.
Yeah.
We're drinking.
Should I drink the water first?
Glenfiddich tonight.
If you look, it's a gentleman's drink.
If you're looking for a good Scotch, any kind of Glenish, except for like, I think there's a really cheap well whiskey called how much do you want?
Oh, that's good for now. Yeah.
Glenn McGregor.
hold on. The first time I ever got drunk was Pepsi One. You remember Pepsi One? Came in the silver can and shit.
No,
Pepsi
I only
One.
remember Crystal Pepsi.
Jesus, okay. I mean, they relaunched that shit, but they had Pepsi One because the whole gimmick was, oh, it's Pepsi with 1 calorie. I'm
Crystal
like,
Pepsi was just corn syrup.
and delicious, I think you mean. And so it was Pepsi One and Clan McGregor Scotch.
Oh, Clan McGregor.
Yeah.
That's better.
And
It didn't taste like a Glen.
it didn't taste like a Glen. It didn't taste like a smashed head.
I'm glad because I do tell people to buy a Glen. Any Glen Scotch will be pretty good.
Yeah.
And if there was a Glen McGregor out there.
Shitty fighter.
No, I think that's where I was drinking a lot of Clan McGregor was in at the Mystery Time Machine. What's that place called?
Well, it's a plastic bottle.
What are you shaking at me?
My fist.
So are you doing your act out for eating pussy again?
No, my act out
With an Atari joystick?
You gotta concentrate.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming. It's
yeah.
Alex
Ansel.
Oh, yeah, Ansel.
AlexAnsel.com.
So you're really dropping the whole Kool Aid thing.
I'm trying to phase it out because I worked with a badass headliner. Shout out to Edwin San
I think
Juan.
I probably told you this the first time I ever met you.
Probably.
To stop doing this.
And
This is
because
what's going to happen. You were, by the way, you used to do an impression of Mama June, Honey Boo Boo's mom.
I still do.
Yeah, but she's gone from not to hot. I don't know if you've seen her new show.
Well, it'll come back.
And you were on pace losing weight with her. You guys would have kept the same body type.
That's who I met on Tinder and I'm dating right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
Can you hook me up with Honey Boo Boo? Is she legal now?
I mean, she is a legal U.S. resident, if that's what you mean.
I don't want to be grotesque, but I swear to God, I would go balls deep in her butter sketty. Drink to that, right, folks?
You probably have to give her some go-go juice.
Oh, shit. Oh, she's a little butterball. She could take every inch. It'd be like fucking meat wad.
You give her both inches.
Be nice to me.
Nah, that's one of my jokes that I do. All
That's
right.
rude.
Thank you.
Studio is looking great, Patrick. When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
Yeah. Go back to roasting me, internet. Thank you. No, please don't. I already went through middle school.
People are
Fuck
reminding
y'all.
people to check out when they go to Rick's Wings and Rings to check out Rick's crispy chicken Caesar ciabatta skins. They're really great. Have you been to Rick's? It's over on the corner of Fremont and Russell.
Road and
Fremont and
Boulevard.
Russell.
No, but I want to. Like I've passed by it and it looks legit.
You passed by it.
I mean, you gotta have money to go to those places. I mean, I filled out a job application there.
Do you like rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The onion ring, by the way, invented in San Antonio.
You'll love Rick's carne asada, duck meat, chipotle, chicken, Caesar,
Those are words you're putting together. That's not a real thing.
chalupa ring rolls.
Fuck off. You had me excited until you said duck. I
There's
was
a
like,
spring roll, egg roll. And they're in a ring. They're spring rolls, but they're in a ring shaped
do you know what's going to be great?
and battered and deep fried. Only at Rick's Wings and Rings. Tell them Patrick sent you, and you'll get 2% off any order of 900 wings or less.
If you buy 300 rings, they'll throw in an extra 10.
You just said rings. You said it like a Japanese person. Oh, if you order 700 rings.
I was in the middle of laughing, but thank you. There you go. Last time I do that here.
Order more rings. They don't have many Asians who work down at Rick's. They can't handle the ringo.
I use chopsticks to eat my onion rings. Fuck off. They're easier to pick up.
Oh shit, that's good. People are saying don't forget to try their cream cheese onion rings. You've heard of hold on, butter sketty. Yeah, what's wrong with butter sketty? That's Honey Boo Boos. I don't think it's sketty with a Y though. It's definitely sketty with an I.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
spaghetti ends with an I. You having some beer digest? I try to put every two words together and it doesn't always work. My high brain gets a high to my. I'll just stop
Sober
talking.
brain. There you go. Okay, there, buddy.
No,
Did you have a stroke mid-sentence?
I'm doing great. Yeah, so I knew you. I knew you as the weed king of San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many people you just pissed off saying that.
Great.
Former
It's kind of the show format. But you said you're not smoking weed here. You don't buy weed here?
Not really. I mean, the only time I really get stoned is when I hang out with other comics and they're like, "Hey, you want to try the vape pen?" I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, do you want to try the vape pen?
You just hand me a screwdriver.
This is my vape pen. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, it was not a real offer.
Aw.
Now,
Womp, womp.
why don't you smoke so much out of here?
I mean, because I don't sell it, so I'm not around it as much anymore. But excuse me. And now, I mean, I do have like weed right now, but it's mostly when when I have friends and family come by. Well, mostly friends. I don't have that much family. When I have friends that come by,
I bet you have more than me. Everyone I know is dead.
So
Dead.
I like that.
There
I
was
want
the
to go.
effect.
God damn it. So when people come by and they buy weed and shit, they can't finish it all, and they don't want to take it on the plane. And I'm like, fucking just take it on the plane. You'll be fine. Put it in your shaving kit, and they'll just leave it with me. So like I've had like these 2 joints in containers for like 6 weeks now. And I think I smoked some the other night.
I started doing these. I love these little baby J's. They come in like an Altoid 10. And they're the like the half, the halvesies.
Yeah, those are perfect. And my thing is, I
love
love
those.
rolling. Like I can roll.
That's the thing. I
crazy
remember you
shit.
could roll for. See,
I'd roll in the green. Oh, I remember that.
finger. I would make you roll my. When I would buy weed off you and you would drop it off to me at the club, you'd always hide it in a new place, which I liked.
My
You
titty?
made it like a weed scavenger hunt. Sometimes it was in the green room. Sometimes it was back in the office.
Yeah.
In
Did I put it in the coffee one time? By the way, this is not
Did
at
I
the
put it
LOL
in the
Comedy
coffee
Club.
one
Not
time?
at the LOL Comedy Club.
Yeah, but it was all wet and I was really mad.
not in that coffee.
But you would I would always be like, okay, I'm buying an eighth off you, but I want it all pre-rolled.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do it in front of you. Fuck it, Yeah, I like rolling. I can roll crazy shit. I could do coners. I could do the cross joint. I could do braided joints.
What is the point of that cross joint? Does that do anything?
Gets you super high.
Does
it's
it?
a pain in the ass to fucking roll. It takes longer to roll it than to smoke it.
How do you do it? What's the basic strategy? Because it has to be all open on the inside.
No, I mean you could twist it off and then just burn, whatever. But you roll a fat one, right? And then you take a needle, poke a hole through it, and then you put 2 smaller joints on either side, and then you could take the glue strips from other papers and like crisscross them. And like actually, Seth Rogen has like a tutorial video on YouTube. And
Now, are you getting anything more out of that?
you're just smoking more weed and getting higher, I guess.
Are you?
Yeah, I
Or
mean
is
it's a
it
good
just
like party.
you're just burning more.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool party joint. Like I wouldn't smoke that shit by myself. You can't even light it by yourself because there's 3 ends you got to smoke. But
Why
I
can't
would
you
do.
light it by yourself? You can't see 3 points in space in front of your nose?
I mean, well then it wouldn't be even. Like you'd have to because you can't light the 2 on the. You have to light the 2 on the side at the same time.
You could do 2. You could do 2 at the same time, hold it in your mouth. Do 2 and then go grab the 1. I feel like you haven't thought this through enough. For a guy who used to...
I mean, first of all, I wouldn't smoke this shit by myself, like a cross joint. But I do tulip joints, rose joints. My tulip, those are legit, bro. Yeah. They have like a big bulb at the end. So it's like you.
What is that for?
I like to give it to ladies, because you're like, hey, it's a flower filled with flour. Mm-hmm. And so I'll get like the colored papers.
Well, it has paid off for you.
Yeah, obviously. And so it's always great when you give a girl,
A black eye.
one of those.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you give them 2.
Whatever the thing
Anyway,
you were going to say was.
they're lucky to get those. I have soft fists, so it takes me all day.
Yeah. It's from rolling joints all day.
Mostly my ankles. All right. Stupid. But yeah, you get colored papers, right? And
Why? Where do you get those? Colored Paper Town?
Colored Paperville. Thank
Party
you.
store? Like
There's
where do you-
there's a vape shop next to Rick's Rolling fucking.
Rings and Rings.
Thank you. And no, you can get them at like smoke shops. They have the Juicy J's, and the watermelon ones are red, and they have like the black seed things, and the cotton
Try the
candy
new
ones are
Honey
blue.
Butter Ranch down at Rick's Rings and Rings. Have you tried butter? Have you tried honey butter? Have you tried ranch? We put them all together
in a Triscuit.
If you like honey butter, you'll never eat it again without ranch.
God damn it. So you take two papers.
For a limited time, butter sketty wings. We
glue
take
edge and
ketchup and we toss your wings in butter.
Should I just roll one here? All right. If you got papers, I could do it.
We can do this on an after show. This is an after show
good call.
type.
Yeah.
Because we'll set a camera up above your hands, like full demo
Yeah. I'm
mode.
down.
Because my ex roommate Shuby in New York could roll the hell of a joint, and I would be interested to see who could do better.
I mean,
Don't make faces like some sort of Asian.
thank you. Or a person with a face. Fuck off. As long as I'm not a burn victim, I'm using it. So
Well, that's on you.
Survivor, burn survivor.
And
sorry.
the children of the night.
Is that one of the Steven Seagal songs?
People
I want to hear
said-
the DJ Triscuit remix.
Oh my god! I got to tell people this, and this isn't even a thing.
Is it mean?
This is as close as I get to doing a sponsor thing. So I moved here, and I got all my stuff out of storage in LA that I've had
Storage.
for 3 years since I left LA. And I had a king size bed in storage.
I remember those. Yeah.
But I moved to New York and I bought a queen size Casper mattress.
They put you on CNN for
I
that,
got
right?
it for free because I appeared in this CNN thing. I ended up getting all my money given back to me for it. So they comped me this $900 mattress.
Yeah.
So I move out here, and I've always told people, honestly, as a big fat dude at least, it's the best night of sleep I've ever gotten. I don't have back pain every morning like I used to have on my fucking Simmons $2,500 mattress. Like, this is a $900 mattress, and it feels great every night. So I move back here, and I get my stuff out of storage, and I have this nice, like, king... What are you...
I just had a sad realization about my own life, but yeah, keep going.
Yeah, what are you, on an air mattress?
No, not even. Not that sad. Thank you, though. Now I
What
feel
are you
better.
What are you into?
No, I just realized every mattress I've had was given to me. Like, not like from a sponsor, but like, hey, we don't need this anymore. You want it? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, of course. The
And I'm
springs
just-
in this one are crying.
So it's easier
You
to
just
jerk
put
off.
it on top of your last one and continue.
Obviously. Like, I'm like the princess with 9. No.
Yeah, yeah. The prince when he pees.
No, I took medication for that when I was in middle school.
Nice.
Whatever.
I'm glad you got past it, man. The struggle is real. So
The Triscuits aren't.
I move here and I have this big, like, wooden, expensive, like, sleigh bed type thing, like an actual bed, because my Queen Casper mattress.
It's called a sleigh bed because of...
No, it's the design of it. It's called a sleigh bed, like, because it
okay.
slopes, like it has a curve to it, like a sleigh. And it has storage in it, like underneath it and stuff. It's wooden and it's heavy and it's nice.
More merch.
But it's a king. So I can't put my Queen Casper on it. And I've grown to love this Casper mattress. And the idea of getting this Simmons mattress out of storage and sleeping on it again, my back, I'm crying. So I emailed Casper and I'm like, hey, remember me? I'm the CNN guy. And I was like,
And they go, which one?
I go, what kind of, and I said both of them. I'm the big one. And I said, like, what kind of discount would you guys hook me up with?
I need a mattress that fits my tub.
Well, I just said, like, I've had your Queen for 3 years. I love it. I don't want to go back to my Simmons or whatever, but I it's $1,200 for a king,
Yeah.
or $1,300 for a king or whatever.
So you beg them.
Can you give me a hook me up with a deal? And they just reply back because they check my referral account. So I tell people, because I set up a referral link, nobodylikesonions.com/Casper.
Nice.
If you go there, you save $75 on any mattress.
Casper like the dealer or the ghost?
The Ghost.
Okay.
And the mattress.
Gotcha.
You've never heard of these guys?
I think so. Like on...
Yeah, they're pretty. They advertise on a lot of podcasts, but they're just
Yeah.
good. And they go, no problem, we'll just send you one. And they just sent me a fucking brand new king bed, $1,300 bed.
What'd you do with the other one?
It's currently just in my dining room,
Oh, that's right,
waiting
yeah.
to be figured out. But how fucking nice of a company.
That's dope, man.
They said I've sold over 120 beds or something like that through my
Damn.
link. So
Fuck.
they're like, yeah, we'll just give you one.
Not bad.
So I'm pretty happy, and I'm
Yo,
on
get them
I'm on a
Caspers, y'all.
brand new Casper again.
Is
I
it
don't care if you
coils
get
or
one
is
or
it that
not.
weird
I don't.
cushion
I'm not getting paid
silicone?
to say this, and I don't need to send people to them.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's the best night's sleep I've ever had. So much so that I was
Sober,
gonna buy.
too.
I was gonna buy another one, and they
Yeah.
just sent me another free fucking bed. So they've given me 2 free beds now. They sent me Casper pillows. They've sent me the Casper robe. They gave me
Your
all
bed
these.
has a robe?
No, they just send me like logoed robes, and like they just love me.
There you go.
I'm in love with the Casper. I'm in love with the Casper.
I'll let you go with that one.
It was a popular song several years ago. Anyway, fuck off.
Thank you.
This is very
No,
mean
no.
stuff.
Is the Casper? I'm genuinely interested. Is it like coils or is it that weird spongy material, space age bullshit? Like what is it?
It's a combination of memory foam and latex.
Oh, okay.
So on top it's latex, so it feels springy and it's cool,
Yeah.
unlike memory foam mattresses.
yeah.
But it has the support and stuff of memory foam. No, lay down on that queen in there before you go. It's fucking great.
Well done. You mean lay down?
I mean,
on it
you
again.
can't afford a mattress, so this is probably not going to work for you. But if you email them,
I can't afford another mattress,
Email
or better
them-
yet, I
email
can't
them,
afford not
pretend
to
to
get
be me. Say it never came. Can you send another one?
out to Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Have that truck pull up.
they deliver it in a box. UPS delivers it in a box.
Oh, is it one of those things where it's like all shrink wrapped and shit?
Yeah.
And then it right?
Yeah, in New York City they deliver
Like
it
a
on a
life raft?
bicycle. It's the size of a. It's smaller around than that than the refrigerator,
Oh, nice.
and just a little taller.
Yeah.
It's like the king mattress folded in half and then rolled up super tight with no air.
Holy shit. I couldn't roll that.
No,
Joints,
I'm
yeah.
sure they have a machine that does it. Can we fucking get him out of here? Rusty!
Why is he always on? Is he one of these assholes?
Rusty, my intern.
Rusty's good people, man. He's got 6 kids, man. You gotta.
We are continuing a very important tradition here called Give Me Your Dollar Bill.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, we're doing we make you pay $1 to be on this podcast.
Okay.
Normally we have a theme song we pay during this, but we're kicking it off. We're putting our dollar wall back up over here. It's going to be everybody. You're going to be joining the company of a lot of famous comedians.
Like
and
you want
lot
a
of
U.S.
not-
dollar, right?
A lot of not so famous comedians. Yeah, U.S. dollar.
All right.
And you'll have
Yo,
to
the chisel
show
tip,
the
you don't have
camera.
the fine point?
No, you only get this one for right now. Make deal with it. You can do anything on it. You
All
can
right,
do any
we need
art.
a refill, though.
Okay, you don't need to get alcoholic with me.
And then I dropped the fucking marker. Awesome. All right. Excuse
You've
me.
dropped the marker.
Yep.
This is great.
Oh, this
You
will
know,
take
this
10
is-
minutes.
This is what I'm dealing with, folks.
There you go.
You invite somebody over to your home. They just drop their markers everywhere.
Her marker.
Well, my marker. Oh, you ruined my good rug.
Oh, then why'd you put
You're getting all of it. Look at this. We finished this
shit.
bottle of Glenfiddich.
I mean, if I'm up, I might as well get it bigger.
People are calling us the Glen Fatties. Nobody called us that, but I just like the name. People said his name is Kool Aid. No, it is Alex Ansel.
Thank you.
It's Alex with an A.
Alejandro Anceles. Okay.
Okay, so you gotta think about this because this will be auctioned off soon to pay for
Your other mattress.
a trip.
My mattress.
Oh, in 3 weeks I fly to Kuwait to entertain them troops.
The U.S. troops, right?
No, the Saudis.
You've been working on your sand jokes?
Yeah, I'm flying straight to San Niger.
Damn it.
Oof.
Do we do cursive or autograph?
Yeah, it's an autograph.
Okay.
You're signing $1. Speaking
Shit.
of, Ryan Stott was the first one ever. First.
Do I give you my whole legal name? Have you heard my whole legal
I
name?
mean, how do you sign CDs when you trick someone into purchasing one of those at one of your traffic comedy schools where you sell CDs? You smug son of a bitch.
I also sell whoopee cushions. Get it right, asshole. All right.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like a graffiti pen. That looks dope.
Yeah, that's what I do, bro.
Hold it up for the people here.
That's how we do it, son.
That looks great.
So I'll be signing green room Rawls and shit. Rawls.
Hey, put
walls.
the cap on. You're drying out my Sharpie. What if somebody got really concerned about that?
you should connect your unibrows with it or eyebrows with it.
Connect your unibrows. You can't be drunker than me. What are you doing now? Are you going to Dirty 12:30 tonight?
Tonight, I meeting up with Tinderella.
Oh, the woman of your lies.
What the fuck? Damn. All right.
I calls him like I sees him. Look, Uncle Patrick's in town now. If we're gonna be boys, we're gonna hang out and be real.
You calls them Chiskets.
You invite these girls over. Mm-hmm. You give them that good D. Hey, you know what?
Lowercase.
I'll tell you, like Theo Von told me. You bring your.
That's a famous person's name.
You bring your good Sunday dick, and you give it to them.
There you go.
And if they can't handle that, peace out. On to the next one. Reinstall that Tinder. You get Tinder installed. If this doesn't work out, by the way, when this doesn't work out, you come back in here with Tinder reinstalled. We hook it up to the TV here. We let listeners decide who you should swipe on.
Ooh, I like that.
And we have live conversations.
Yeah, I'm down.
And
it's all about them.
Ultimately, we try to get a girl to come down to the show.
Oh.
On the podcast and have a little impromptu first date.
Oh, Jesus.
Governed by me.
Oh, man.
Sorry, chaperone.
Oh, okay, great.
Governed.
Am I cooking? Or are we picking up from Rick's?
Why does a date involve
wings
food to you? It should just be drinks. It'll be here in the NLO lounge. Okay, we'll put Christmas lights up. It'll be nice. We'll dim everything. Ooh. We will light a candle.
So I should wear a good shirt.
Free weed. You guys, we'll put Netflix on the TV so you can Netflix and chill.
There you go.
We'll make it real cold.
It's going to be difficult.
It'll be so cold in here. We'll turn on the air.
It'll be difficult because I'm like, I've already seen it.
You've seen everything on Netflix?
Pretty much.
What is this Mindhunter thing everyone's
talking about? I saw it. I already watched it. It's good.
So it's a Chipotle chicken butter sauce.
It's the history of the Chiskit. No, Mindhunter is about the FBI behavioral, what do they call it, profiling, and how they develop that.
Is that a drama or a true story or?
It's based on a book written by an FBI agent that helped develop the curriculum that they would use, because the two agents would go to different cops all around the country, different police departments, be like, all right, here's what you look for this and that. And they would teach people about how serial killers would have, certain signatures and habits and what to look for and blah, blah, blah. But the series is solid, man. It's good shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out.
It sounds good.
Yeah. And, and a lot of people have this fascination.
Everyone's talking about it, but I haven't had the time
serial killers and shit. And I'm like,
I haven't even got through Stranger Things. I'm sure you've already 9 times that.
I mean, I knocked out the second season, yeah.
Why are you? Well, yeah, you can't be further. Why is everybody so into all this comic book shit now? What's up with you nerds?
Yeah, right? No, finally it feels good to be, because I was the kid that I would bring EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. I would bring video game magazines and shit.
So was I.
And I would get made fun of and people would get fucked with. And
you're talking about to work yesterday.
Yeah, right. To my job at Rick's, fucking
Wings and Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, go back to washing baskets or whatever they have.
Ask for Sal in the back. Every third celery stick is free.
If you buy 2, the third one's free. There you go. Celery, it tastes like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't send it back. It's not wrong. Put some ranch on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Honey
That's just
butter
my motto
ranch.
for life.
Yeah.
Put some ranch on it.
Dip it in honey butter ranch.
What is it? Chris Rock, Motussin. Mine's put some ranch on it.
Yep.
So when I meet up with a lady later.
This is your you might be a redneck if.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a bumper sticker, man.
What do we have to do to make her come down here and then you guys both fuck on camera?
Oh, wow. I don't know, $20? No.
2,000. Let's get eyes wide open.
It's going to look like a wrestling match.
I don't know. If you thought the black guy getting shot out of nowhere was the shockingest thing on Facebook.
If it's inside of a bouncy castle, I'll talk to her.
Yeah. We'll sell it. We could sell this porn called the Kool Aid Crush.
God damn it. The Cherry Crush.
It'd be great if at the end you do just break through the wall.
Yeah.
You won't be liable for any of it.
Cool.
I'll tell the apartment complex. I'll be like, look, this was like this when I got here.
I mean, yeah, there's video of it.
There's definitely not a video of it anywhere up on the internet.
Don't look up. Kool Aid crashes through wall on Nobody Likes Onions.
So Netflix I just got an alert right before this show started that Netflix is done with Kevin Spacey.
Fuck that shit.
Speaking of Netflix, they're done. No, I love House of Cards.
And
even
do
more,
too.
I loved Kevin Spacey.
True.
I'll say this. I love Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be one of these douches that goes like, I loved him. Now I can never do another. It's like, by the way, Roman Polanski can be inside of a girl while he directs his next film as long as it's great.
Right.
A little. Oh, right? You think pedophilia is okay?
No, I was... Thank you.
Wow. Get him, boys.
I'm not that sold on his stuff, on Roman stuff.
I think for every Oscar you win, you gotta commit one act of pedophilia.
Shit, how does that translate to like Grammys and shit, Michael Jackson?
3 Grammys, 2 kids.
Damn, yo, there's some artists
That's
out
the
there that can get away
rate.
with some shit. Then,
Yeah.
Yo, Meryl Streep could be fucking 9-year-olds all day.
Look out if you see Fall Out Boy anywhere around you. Patrick Stump will straight up fuck you. I'm sure Fall Out Boy, I'm sure they have a ton of Grammys. They're up there with Kid Rock.
So they've been to a Grammy award show.
Yeah. No, they're all in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because I mean, what
Cleveland?
band named after a Simpsons character isn't? So, all right. Nah, man, like, yo, so do I. I got love for Kevin Spacey. Like, hey,
He's
man,
an
what's a
amazing actor.
14-year-old doing at an actor's party in a bedroom?
I'm not trying to take away from it. Like, if he did that, like, it is fucked up. But where are parents? I said this on the last show. I go, like, no offense, but like, why are you letting your kid go to a Kevin Spacey party unless you're like, get that money. And by the way, if Kevin Spacey wants some of that boy ass, you flip over and you ask him just like this, sir, and you talk to him in a southern accent like you're at Midnight in the Garden of Good and
Have
Evil.
you seen K-Pax? All right.
Well, no one's seen K-Pax. It's awful.
I have it on Blu-ray. Fuck all right.
You have it on Blu-ray?
No.
That it came out when DVD was popular. That means you doubled down and went like, you know what?
I have it on HD DVD. Thanks for bringing that up.
I like K-Pax, but you know what would be nicer? 600 more lines of resolution.
I mean, of course, 7 is dope, and fucking Usual Suspects. Like, yo, Kevin Spacey all day. So, first of all, he didn't get like in there, right? The dude was like, no, and he dipped out.
Right.
So,
He asked,
which to me, I mean,
you should be allowed to ask to have sex with a boy. He should be allowed to say no. There's some 14-year-old boys who are mature enough and ready for the role of a lifetime.
the roll or the pull. All right.
Give it up for the troops.
He goes, I want you on my staff. And he's like, oh, okay.
So that means the movie, he was doing a movie where he was supposed to play Clay Tarver. No, I don't know who he's supposed to play.
I'm legit pissed that I was like, yo, you can feel it my titties.
I think House of Cards was done next season anyway. But
right,
now it
but I
looks
still
like
want to see that season.
But now it looks like that season will either be shot without him, which means they'll kill him off, sort of like Zoe Barnes, real just sudden.
Right. Oh man, what was this Ace One homie? The fucking dude, his Meacham. Yo, series died when Meacham died. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but now Meacham's come forward and said how that whole gay thing started because he woke up one night and Kevin Spacey was on top of him.
When he too was 14.
I was just driving home one evening.
Yeah. And somebody was sucking my dick, and I looked down. Whoa, hey, buddy.
Yeah. I went to press the brake pedal, and I couldn't because Francis Underwood was in my lap.
Yeah.
Throat deep on my dick.
Just. There you go. Jesus. That's
Kev Enum Spacey. Am I right?
Damn it.
Kevin. Rest in peace, Kevin Spacey.
His career or what? Oh. Now look at it. And then how do you like the response of like, well, now I'm gay? And it's like,
oh, that was a
great PR
It was a
spin.
brilliant move.
Yeah. That's a G move right there. Yeah.
And I said, and
Las Vegas shooter. He was gay.
I said this on the last show, and it turns out maybe I was wrong about Kevin Spacey. Because he said his excuse that he wrote, I thought was very interesting because it said, I don't remember this at all.
Right.
But if this happened, I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
This is very inappropriate.
Yeah.
I should have never done this. I apologize profusely, and I can't imagine what it's been like to have to carry that for this much time.
Yeah.
I owe you, a great debt of apology and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I went, that's a move that somebody says if honestly they don't do this all the time and don't have a history of it and honestly don't remember it, and it was a one-time thing. I go, I bet we don't hear anything else about Kevin Spacey because that's a ballsy statement to make.
If you just
if 9 more bitches are about to come forward or men or whoever, why would you make a statement like? Too. But you know what I'm saying? Why would you make a statement like that? Because that's going to get unraveled in 2 or 3 days. But now it's like more kids are coming out. Somebody in the UK just came out and said they worked with him, and now House of Cards employees are saying that they've been sexually harassed on the set.
Yeah, but that show is so good, man.
So now you see my case about Polanski.
Pardon my ignorance, but what was the big movie that he did that it was like, remind me?
Intercourse with a Vampire.
No, Interview with a Vampire. That was him?
No, Roman Polanski's done a ton of stuff. What was the one he did?
He did The Pianist, right?
The Pianist. That was the one everybody thought he would show up at the Oscars.
Oh, yeah, then he would have
called his name. They kind of paused and everybody looked around. And, but then the feds would have been like, get him.
Yeah. Nah, that's just
he's not allowed in the country anymore. He's an old G.
There you go.
What else did I want to talk about?
We can, you can marry off Loretta Lynn at 14.
Nobody knows what that means. Jimmy Fallon is probably dead by the time you're hearing this.
Because
he canceled his show Friday for personal reasons. And I can only imagine that means he has AIDS or is dying immediately.
No, he's getting busy with Kevin Spacey. He's trying to get that Chisket money.
Do you know what you want to hear? One of the dumbest things.
And do you know what they're doing it on?
No.
Casper mattress. Guys,
if you want to get a discount on a Casper mattress, head down to Rick's Wings and Rings. Buy a Casper mattress from Rick. He has a truckload in the back.
And you get 4 free wings.
If you ignore the stains, you get a free T-shirt.
God damn it. And you can work there for a week.
Do you want to hear the most embarrassing thing I've done in a long time?
Have me as a guest?
No.
Oh, okay.
People like you. Generally, everybody let us know, what do you think of, in the chat room, what do you think of Alex?
Oh, Jesus.
No, but you've had some great singers. What was the one you had that I liked?
Hat Trick Maltese.
No, just the way I asked that was
yeah.
condescending.
Thank you.
What was the one that was almost okay? I moved here, and when I moved into the apartment, I didn't have any furniture. I had stuff coming from New York. I had stuff coming from L.A., and I had to sleep on an air mattress for 4 nights before I got my old Casper, and then I slept on that until I got my new Casper.
Of course.
It's a Casper life.
Yeah.
I'm hopping from Casper to Casper like I'm floating on clouds. Aladdin might have had a carpet, but Daddy had a Casper.
Jesus.
I'm Daddy. Call me Father. Luke.
I'm Daddy in that joke. Yeah.
I took a shower and I realized I didn't have any, and I took a shower with no shower curtain because my shower is fucking enormous.
Yeah, you don't need one.
My fuck tub.
You might as well show off.
Honestly, you can do laps in my tub. It's nuts. You can walk around but it is still a tub. So it's not even like a shower.
It's a koi pond without the koi.
But it's nuts. It takes about 30 minutes to fill it up. I wish it had jets like a spa, though.
If I was in it, it'd take 10.
Okay. It's a displacement joke, and I love science.
Yeah.
Bill Nye will be on next week, guys. I got out of the shower. I realized I didn't have any towels. I had to dry off with an old shirt. And
now, you're describing my life now.
And then...
Except I have Ninja Turtle towels, legit. And I have Ninja Turtle t-shirts, so yeah.
This is fucked. What was the whole point of this story? Because you've really distracted me here.
The big tub. And you
No, it was
didn't have
something-
shit.
I didn't have
You first
towels.
moved
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Furniture.
So I got out and I went into my toiletry case. I've been living in a suitcase for 4 months. I was in
Yeah.
Europe for 3.5 months, and then I've been here. And then I go in my toiletry case to get some Q-tips out to clean in my ears, which everybody does. They tell you not to do that. Don't use Q-tips for your ears.
That's for dumb people, though.
But everybody does it,
Right.
right? And I didn't have any. And it was driving me crazy because there was water in my ear. So I decided to fish around in the bigger compartment of my toiletry bag, and at the bottom I found these old Q-tips from like my grandfather died and passed these Q-tips down, and they had been in the bag.
Stainless steel.
They'd been in the bag for so long the cotton had become loose around the ends,
Right.
unfurled almost. Just looked nappy. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna use them."
Civil War, Prohibition cotton.
So I take one and I put it one in each ear, and I'm like, hits the
you
spot.
double it up.
Yeah, I had one in each hand.
Wow.
Just like if I was lighting a cross joint, and I'd have two lighters.
Yeah. And then the third one on the stove.
Yeah. So
Or a candle.
yes. So I pull them out, and the one in the right comes out clean. No cotton on it anywhere.
Oh,
The stick comes out.
right.
The cotton stays in my head.
Yeah, I got that point. Yeah.
And then I take the stick smartly, stick it back in to try to fish it out,
Right.
which just jams it further, I think. So then I got tweezers and tried to jam those in and like do a pinch move.
Yeah. And you
And
got
I think that
strand
jammed
by
it.
strand.
No, I think that jammed it like farther up. So then I was meeting somebody and I had to go out. And it wasn't hurting, but it was in there.
It was irritating.
It wasn't even irritating. It was a little muffled,
But you just feel it.
but it wasn't hurt. No, it wasn't hurting, and it wasn't even like annoying. It was just like, oh, that's in there.
Yeah.
But I decided to leave it alone and go out because if I keep fucking with it, I could puncture my eardrum or fuck it up and make it worse.
Yeah. Learn sign language. Not pretty.
So I go out. I left it in there for 2 days. The next day I try. I figure like maybe once it dries, it'll be fluffier, and then I can pull out the strands.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I jammed it in further. And then I got in the shower and decided I'd flood it with water and maybe it would run out. And that just made it, wet
Yeah.
inside my head. And then I decided I'm going to have to fucking go to a doctor. I'm going to really have to go, a guy with no medical insurance. I'm going to have to go to a walk-in, clinic and hope, by the way, that they can even see it. I asked people and they couldn't see it.
Shop vac, vacuum
Shop
situation,
vac.
or even a tube. You get a tube and it
Told you
suck
that
it.
I was living on. First of all, your ear doesn't have free flowing air that you can just complete a circuit and start sucking air out of your
No,
air
you get
ear.
a tube. You go to Home Depot, get $1 worth of tube. Like I use
Yeah,
my
but you
tubes.
you can't create a clean seal on your ear and suck. For that cotton to come flying out, air has to come like out of somewhere else and out the ear.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There has to be like a free flow.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like suck just stagnant cotton out of a room.
I mean, you didn't want to try, so yeah, go for it.
It'd be like if
I get
if
the
I put
science
my
you're trying
whole
to-
mouth around this and sucked, all the water wouldn't come into my mouth.
Right. It would
I
just
still have to turn it.
yeah, the air would get on top. of
Unless
the
there
water
was
and-
air coming in from this side, allowing it to.
Yeah, I'm understanding this.
Okay. You're acting real Bill Nye. Bill Nye.
Are you Neil deGrasse Tyson? Then?
We told you to do super glue and a toothpick. Yeah, that sounds smart. Now I just have a toothpick super glued to my eardrum. That's what would happen in that situation, just so you know.
New comic gimmick. Think of the merch.
I went to this Indian doctor, and he had some of these scissors that are curled at the end. They come out.
Yeah.
They scissor, but they...
Like us in a bathtub.
Yeah. But like this part curls up.
Right.
But it still comes apart. Like there's still
they're called
scissors. And they like stick it like
Forceps,
up in there.
right?
Yeah, like forceps kind of,
Yeah.
but super tiny. And he pulls it out.
Yeah.
And as he pulls it out, it's like you ever take a big shit that feels like kind of sexual? Like where you get it out of you and look at you, of
Every
course you have.
morning.
But you know what I mean? Like when it comes out of your ass and you go like, oh, for a second there, I get being gay.
Yeah.
Like if gay sex feels like that, I'm in. At least for a shit period.
German gay sex.
Yeah, but
Ach, du Liebe.
as he pulled that out, I felt that same like just kind of like
Did
almost,
a bunch of like wax and shit come out with it?
no.
Too? Oh,
It was pretty clean.
kind of disappointed now.
I did it one time. It was the day I was flying to Vegas and I started getting this like clogged ear, like hurting thing. And I was like, fuck, I got to fly to Vegas tonight. This is when I lived in Florida, probably 2000. It was when Michael Jackson died, so 2009. And I was like, I can't get on a plane like with the pressurization. This is going to like really hurt.
Yeah.
So I went, they poured like warm water into my ear like that and then tipped it out. And so much wax came out of my that's all they did. And I filled up like 7 5-gallon buckets with wax and lost 700 pounds.
Wow. You're the earwax.
True story.
And now you sell them as paperweights for nobody likes onions.
No, but that was $100 and like whatever dollars for
worth
a
it
fucking
though.
medical. Yeah, worth it because what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I had people look in there and nobody could even see it.
Yeah.
And then the doctor looked in there with nothing and he was like, I can see it. What is wrong with them? So maybe doctors just have secret eyes.
Indian, he might be a mystic.
We're going to take a... guys, we are going to wrap this show up. I got to thank Alex Ansel for being here. Alex, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoy.
Nerdcore comedy next week.
What is this? This is your show. You do shows in Vegas.
Yeah. Nerdcore comedy is going to be at Millennium Fandom Bar. It's a nerd-centric bar here in Vegas.
We do have a few Vegi listeners.
Right. So it's going to be Thursday, November 9th, 9 p.m. It's totally free. And all the material that me and the other comics, Joe Calise, Brent Mukai, and Daniel Howard are doing is all nerd-centric stuff. So it's stuff that I...
Move up to your mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Stuff that I performed at, Comic-Cons and conventions and anime conventions all over the Southwest and mostly Texas. But now we're bringing it to Vegas. It's making its Las Vegas debut. So check out Nerdcore Comedy, Millennium Fandom Bar. And you can find me at alexansel.com. Y2 Kool Aid. Fuck, now I got to change all my social media. Anyway, but yeah, letter Y, number 2 Kool Aid on Instagram. What's the other one? Snapchat.
Yeah, you do a lot of Instagram videos.
Yeah. Yeah, here and there. I more than you. I was about to say, like, when you were in Europe, I saw like 3 posts, like, for over 6 weeks.
Yeah, I'm busy living life, man. You know who's around Instagram and saddies?
No, people that go to Rick's Wings and things.
Yeah, that's
Rings
the kind
and
of
Wings.
place. They do have an Instagram corner. Check it out, Rick's Wings and Things. If you pose,
if you follow them on Instagram, you can order food there.
Pose with the hook 'em horns. You get 3% off any ranch.
Oh, hook 'em horn. All right, there you go. Gig 'em.
I thought it was any Texas above all. Texas above all the.
Well, no, but Texas A&M
Fuck
is
off.
still in.
So in 3 weeks, I fly to Kuwait. This is real. I was never nervous about this or thought anything about it. Like I'm going like Bahrain, Jordan, Dubai, Djibouti. That's real.
I know.
Like to perform for our American troop forces.
Tell them about your fucking mattress. They'll love that over there on the cots they have.
Yeah. I should bring a Casper and demand it. I should put that in my rider.
You should use your old mattress and cut it into cubes for samples. And
Yeah.
go, hey, when you get back all that money that my taxes pay for.
I think we sleep on a camel. I'm not sure.
Cigarette?
Yes.
There you go.
We sleep on a Camel Crush. Well,
I mean,
once I lay on it,
I was about to say, for you it's a Camel, for me it's a Crush. There
also, the menthol covers up your farts in the night.
What about my farts during the day?
Oh, God.
My farts have a harder R than the N-word.
That's rough. So I'm nervous about this, but I do hope I get murdered.
You should bring Chiskets for everyone.
What is wrong with you?
Thank you.
Join the overdose. We're going to do an after show. We're going to get high. We're going to cool this room off a little bit because it feels like 2 batteries have been unleashed in here.
I wish you the best, and those dudes definitely need a laugh. And I'm almost jealous. I want to go over there.
We'll all die or we won't. It pays really, really well.
Oh, cool. Who books it?
I'm super looking forward to flying on a commercial flight and then a military transport for 22 hours.
Yeah.
And then performing the night I land.
Yeah. bring cartons of smokes.
What do you mean?
Like, bring them. They can't. They only do dip over there. They can't really buy.
Do you know how
cigarettes over
expensive
there.
cigarettes are? Fuck them. I'll bring
They're
cartons of
super cheap
smokes
here
and
in
I'll
Vegas.
blow them in their face. Like, fuck you, troops. You should have gone to school.
Learn the word predilection.
Can you imagine? Fuck you, troops. You should have gone to school. No, but we've gotten a lot of like letters from the military, and we're going to perform for all 4 branches, all 5 branches.
What about the No Limit soldiers?
Mostly I know we're doing some Taliban. I know
They're not even popping right now, man. It's all about ISIS.
At least 3 ISIS. No, ISIS is actually out right now.
Okay. ISIS is the Migos of terrorist groups.
I think we're doing a one night only thing for Boko Haram.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which would be really intimate and kind of unplugged.
Yeah.
Because they don't have power.
They have acoustic bombs.
They don't have power.
They just have a bag, a paper bag, and they go bang.
I think we're performing for Coney. Remember him? Yeah, so we're doing a benefit for Coney because his whole thing's kind of falling off. And bring back Mussolini. We're doing it's a fundraiser run by the
candlelight vigil for Timothy McVeigh,
the Mussolini family, and yeah. Oh, more than Timothy McVeigh, I think the hero we're all really, really miss is Chris Benoit.
Oh, there you go.
That's who we'd really like to see back.
Oh man,
not so much
where's
his family.
His tribute?
Not so much his family, but him.
Well, they never won a belt, so
I mean, they got belted with bullets.
No, they didn't.
Wasn't Benoit the one who killed his whole family and then himself?
But not with a gun.
What did he do?
I think he just like choked them out and.
No, it was bullet time. It was bullet time, wasn't it?
I don't think so. Look it up. I don't know.
We don't have a computer or internet access here.
What?
We're going to do an after show. We will have a phone call from the board of directors of Rick's Wings and Rings. Basically, what I was saying.
Rusty, hold on. Sorry.
Rusty's up to his old antics. Yeah. Join the Overdose. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. $10 a month. You get access to our entire back catalog of shows since we started in 2005. Can you believe we're in our fucking 14th year of this dog shit? And you'll have access to all the after shows, all the bonus shows. My morning show that I wake up and do sometimes here called PM in the AM. You can wake up with me right on your fucking shit. But more importantly, it goes to support the show. It's how I make a living. It's how I pay the bills around here. Couldn't do it without you. And as we've talked about this show, it's a very nice place. Hardwood floors, big tubs, fireplaces, balcony. So we need your help. Thanks for being here, Alex. We're going to stick around to get high, do a little after show.
Love you. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us.